Hi, my name is JStansel, and this is my personal narrative. As an adult, you always picture yourself with kids, you're married, you have your dream job. But also, you can see yourself telling your future kids what your friendships were like, what your drama was like, what the gossip was when you were a kid. For me, I've always thought of when I have kids, I'm going to tell them how I was bullied when I was in 7th grade. And I'm going to tell you the story. When I was in dance one day in 7th grade, my teacher went out and said that we were going to go outside and do the warm up. So we did. And while we were there, she got a phone call, so she had to leave. And for our class, we have these team leaders, I guess, where we have the attendants in lines. So every person that was in the front of the line was the team leader, basically. And most of them were the 8th graders. But when we went out there, she left, and then I stopped doing my warm ups for 2 seconds because I got kind of sore and I didn't want to not do it, but I was just taking a little break and then I was going to get back going. But one of the team leaders that didn't really like me the whole year saw me, and so she started yelling at me and telling me I'm not special, I don't have the right to do that, and I was trying to say I'm not stopping, I'm just taking a 2-second break. But then everybody started getting in, and everyone started cussing at me, calling me names, saying I'm stupid, I am a bully, how I'm so full of myself thinking that I can do everything I want. When I'm never like that. I've never been one of the people that was so proud of themselves that they always like that. I have all my insecurities that everybody else has. I'm very shy. So it kind of hurt to hear all that stuff, especially from people that don't know me at all. So when the teacher came back, I was basically in tears. I was crying. I was messed up. And all my friends were around me, like, helping me out. Like, are you okay? What's wrong? What did they do? What did they say? How can we help you? And when I told them what happened, I wasn't going to go tell the teacher. I was going to just come back the next day, and if I talked about it, I would tell them to be quiet, leave me alone, grow up, stuff like that. But they went to my teacher, Miss Dunn, and they told her what happened. The next day, I come into class thinking that the people were going to be there, but the teacher called me into her office and told me my friends told her what happened and that they all got detention, and that she was sorry that happened, that shouldn't have to happen to anybody, and that she hopes I'm okay and I feel better. And I'm like, thank you. And I went and I told my friends, I'm like, why'd you tell them that? And they're like, we gotta stand up for each other. We're like sisters. We need to be together. We need to fight for each other. We need to protect each other. And I was like, thank you. And I was like almost in tears again. I was so happy that they did that for me because I never had that moment where I was so felt loved, and that was just so sweet for them. And so the next time I think of that, I always think of that moment when I'm having a bad day. I'm always thinking of a happy moment, and that's one of the moments I think about because I felt so protected and so loved in that moment. It just felt really heartwarming. So my story is not any righteous, no bullies. 63% of the world is bullied. How we need to protect each other, stand up for ourselves, which you do. But this is not my story. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that everybody has somebody that's there for them. Everybody's there to love them, to protect them, and do everything that they need to make them feel welcomed. And that's my story. I hope you have a nice day, and hope you take this to heart that everybody is loved. Have a nice day.